going on, Stallions and Stallionettes? This is AK-40 Kevin, aka the Controller Captain, sitting his fat, lazy ass in his usual dojo, his usual den, the GamerHeaven, and if I don't talk about the topic that we're going to discuss right now, many of you watching are never going to know about it. I, myself, almost didn't know about it until my Discord moderator, who's a strapping young gentleman, heard from another gamepad lord that's in our Discord that the Techne, a tech reviewing channel that I've been watching for years due to the guy that runs it, the host is a straight shooter in my opinion. 3 weeks ago, he gave me a massive shout out on his channel, and I'm not just talking about using a little bit of my footage, which is always more than welcome. 9 to 5 Toys used my footage about a year ago, the teardown of the Elite 2 next to the core, showing that the internals are identical, unfortunately. Microsoft, what are you doing to us? Not refreshing the quality control, that is for sure.
But in the meantime, I have to give a big shout out to GamerHeaven, who just posted a full breakdown of the Elite Series 2 core next to an Elite Series 2. And through their video, you can see that they are basically exactly the same controller on the internals, what they changed. So it's a huge shame.
So that was super neato Toledo, but I think the shout out that I got from Techne is even more stimulating to my gamer nether regions, just because I personally have been watching his channel for years, because I like the cut of his jib, I like the flow of his sales, if you will. You can just tell that there's no hype or fluff or BS in his videos. His tech reviews are to the point and he calls it like he sees it, and I like that. But in the first 30 seconds of this video from 3 weeks ago, my YouTube brethren over here gave me a massive shout out, so I want to play that for my audience because I almost didn't hear about it, and if I don't just play the clip on my channel, so I'm going to run this snippet from the Techne's video and we can listen to these kind words because it puts a smile on my face.
Do you like gaming with a controller? I do. I actually have a weird obsession with collecting Xbox controllers, but I only use a controller whenever I'm playing a story-based game. I cannot use a controller when playing any sort of shooter. I stick to keyboard and mouse for that. But I do want to talk about controllers today. Now, before I start talking about these controllers, I want to be very clear here. I am no controller reviewer by any means. I'm a gamer that uses a controller daily. But I would like to give a channel that does cover gaming controllers phenomenally, from specs to details to a lot of knowledge and some absolutely phenomenal humor. That is GamerHeaven. So again, if you want a deep dive on controllers, make sure you go check out his channel. But what I want to talk about here today,
I just want to share that moment with my audience that a channel that I've been watching watches my content, enjoys my content, and gave me a huge shout out. Awesome. That's so awesome. Also, a collaboration in the near future? I don't know. I'm only one of the two parties here, but I am absolutely game. We would just have to brainstorm and come up with a good project, a stimulating video that both of our audiences would like to nibble on. I don't know if he has a cool name for his audience. I call you the Stallions and Stallionettes, the big buck Broncos, biggity bucking around the stable. He might call his squad the Techne Titans, so it'd be cool to get the Titans and the Stallions together for a big romp. So Techne, I tip my hat in a little mutual admiration, good sir. And as for you, Stallions and Stallionettes, I will see you tomorrow when our usually scheduled programming resumes. Enough input delay. This video is slapping. If you enjoyed the video, liking it helps it to get seen by more gamers, so this information will reach and assist them as well. Much like the back of the TV, I've got plugs for all of my socials down there in the description below. And your wallet will greatly thank you if you check the description, because there are exclusive discounts on a ton of products, including controllers, KontrolFreeks, keyboards, mouse pads, clothes, and energy drinks. And keep in mind that you, the viewer, keep this channel running. The more Stallions and Stallionettes trotting around the stable, the better, so mollywop that subscribe button like it owes you money, and we'll have the same amount of fun tomorrow.